Time for baseball. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder number 6, Billy Hamilton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Nationals will have to deal with his great wheels on base from the get-go.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Past battles with Scherzer, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Hamilton on at first, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Look out, there goes Hamilton. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. In is Joey Votto now.
First baseman number 19, Joey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirty. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back to the track, and it's gone. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Suarez.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Duvall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
For the Nationals, center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Eaton.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. 2 down. And now Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Bryce Harper.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Duvall looks up. Gone! In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Anthony.
Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Ready now for Cincinnati, Scott Schebler, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Line drive base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Digging in, Jose Peraza.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hey now.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
While the throw pulls him off the bag. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart will swing it from the left side right here.
Tucker Barnhart.
Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Popped up, and Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Turner shading to his right, and the inning is over. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is up and in, ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Howie Kendrick.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez charging in on it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Gennett.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here it comes on 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 3-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Scott Schebler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. And here's Jose Peraza. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Duvall on second. Schebler at first. 2 out in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's the first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Castillo. We begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. Taylor is going to have room out there as he. And now for Washington, Trey Turner 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to take it in is Gennett for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there. And that's the second out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10. in is Joey Votto now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
For the Reds,
He's ready. Here's the first
19,
offering.
Joey Votto.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Suarez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 53.
From the stretch.
Joaquin Benoit.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Benoit is at least partially known for a good changeup. And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Striding in, Scott Schebler. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Schebler is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, and he makes a nice catch. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Eaton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Castillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. fouled off. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Riding in once again, Scooter Gennett. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-0. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Zimmerman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Michael Taylor.
To short. Peraza fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joaquin Benoit. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall has a read on it. 1 away. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that one just missed outside. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for the
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 44.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Jackson.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rendon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
4 runs, 9 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Jose Peraza 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Takes this the other way to right. Schebler is there to put it away for route number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. One out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Howie Kendrick. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Howie Kendrick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Barnhart gets his lead at first, nobody out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and their runners at the corners now.
Scooter Gennett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Two balls and a strike to Gennett. Runner at third here, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Joey Votto. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 62.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead over.
Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. High and deep to right center. Eaton is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Hamilton is there, 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Sean Doolittle. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peraza is calling for it, and that retires the side. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Leading off for the Reds, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Ready now, Jose Peraza. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Schebler giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now Bryce Harper comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that last at-bat.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. In now is Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, the Reds' offensive attack this afternoon was led by this man, Joey Votto. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service is also available at the Anacostia station just over the river. From there, transfer service to the blue, silver, and orange lines can be made at La Infant Plaza and Red Line service at Gallery Place, Chinatown. Also, free post-game Nats shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of Tingley Street.